Hi folks, well we're out in a different woodland today, so we've come up north past Loch Lomond, found ourselves a nice nice deciduous woodland, and yeah, going to set up a camp, have a fire, cook some food. I'm going to try out a sleeping setup that I haven't done before. It's the inner mosquito net of a tent, just with a tarp over it, and the idea being that a tent in this sort of weather, it's roasting today, like it's about 23, 24 degrees centigrade, and we want a breeze coming through, like we want it to be nicely ventilated. So we're just going to have the mosquito net, and then we're going to have a tarp above that, just in case. Like, it's not supposed to rain tonight at all, but just in case we got a little bit of protection, and see how that goes. It should be pretty simple. But find ourselves a nice spot. Wind's coming through this way, so we're going to set up our fire over there, set up our tent here so that there's no chance of any sparks coming across. We've checked for any widowmakers, any fallen branches or anything like that. There's nothing above us that could cause us any trouble. I'm still going to tie a rope above the tent. I tend to do that usually when I'm in forests, especially like because this is oak forest. They can drop their branches sometimes without warning, so I got a nice strong rope. I always hang that above the tent just for added security, and for putting the tarp over as well. So, should be good, stay tuned.
What are those three things?
Some sort of fungus. Natalie wants to know, what are those wee things? Is it because they look like boobies, honey? Oh, don't worry about it. It's sandy. Oh. I was just going to say, one of the coolest things about this breeze coming through, there's no bugs at all. Not a single midgie, mosquito and nothing. And because it's warm, the wind isn't a problem. It's just nice. So we got a cool little spot here. The wind is coming through that way. So what we've got here is this big fallen root stump thing. It's going to be our windbreak. We got a lovely log to sit on. I'm going to make our fire there. How perfect a setup is that? Got absolutely nothing above us. Firewood everywhere. This place is so abundant in firewood. It is incredible. So yeah, perfect little spot. Is it windy?
No.
Amazing. So I'm looking for something to start my fire with, and man, in summer we are just so spoiled for choice. Birch bark. Dry oak leaves. Might as well grab some of that too. So, to start this fire, I thought I'd collect everything. So I got old man's beard, birch bark, dry grass, oak leaves, all of them would have done on their own, but let's just use them all at once. I was hoping to get it with one spark. There we go. It's so easy making a fire when it's dry like this.
More smoky in the camera.
You want to come into the shot, Logan?
Woo!
Yeah, this sure beats when in the middle of winter having to make a million feather sticks and big pile of birch bark and sitting there giving
Well,
it
I'm going to set it up.
all the attention in the world.
I am going to teach you this.
Just chuck a bunch of stuff on, a couple of sparks, and away it goes.
Well, I would not put them in that direction. I'll probably do it more like
Am I doing it wrong, Logan?
under here. Come on. Try to wet the fire.
Going for the tripod setup again.
Well,
I've
and
still
look
got-
at this.
Hey, look.
And the smoker.
Yeah, so we're...
And the petroleum. Tell me for smoke. It's like unbeatable.
Unbeatable, yeah.
This cannot even set on fire.
Hey, Logan, can I talk to the camera for a minute?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it set it on fire. I'm a spook guy.
Was that an okay, or I'm going to carry on talking?
I'm okay.
Alright, so we're...
Oh, look at this.
So we're going to go for the tripod setup that was in the last video, because I've still got the grill. I just packed that because, well, we were travelling reasonably light. As light as you can when you're travelling as a family. And
Now it's a big smoker.
gonna go get some sticks.
Ooh.
Hey Logan, just be careful, okay? Because there's a lot of dry grass. We want to keep the fire just here, okay?
Okay.
You don't want to spread it to over there.
Okay.
Right. Okay, for dinner tonight we got marshmallows for after. But they started selling these in Home Bargains and I think they're brilliant. Kind of like hiking meals. So you get your wet pasta and your pasta sauce, whoop, all ready to go. You just chuck it in a pot, heat it up, and what I like to do is get some spicy chorizo and just chuck that in there as well, just for a bit of extra zap. Okay, so I'm just going to fry them up. You don't need to put any oil in because obviously it's full of fat, so that just works. I don't know. This was going to be a family camping video, but we've been walking all day and it's almost 7 o'clock and Logan just fell asleep, so we're trying to figure out whether to just leave him or whether we should wait for that motorbike to go away. Tell you what, you come out to the middle of nowhere, you're never out in the middle of nowhere, are you? Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Chorizo! Got some gold label today. I'll give you a good look at this. I don't think it's the top quality stuff, but it says very strong beer. And that was enough for me to buy it.
And special.
And special, yeah. So 7.5% does the job. Natalie, what you got? Daiquiri?
Strawberry daiquiri.
Strawberry daiquiri. Might have to help you with that later. I'll not record it, otherwise Riverbend Longbows will give me a hard time again. And there's absolutely so much fat's come out of this. Right, we've got 3 of these packets. They are 150 grams each. Mini meatballs in bolognese sauce. Basically just pasta sauce. We's gonna be eating like kings tonight, honey.
Look at those tiny balls.
I'm gonna try 2 or maybe 3 things of pasta. I'll put 2 in and stir it. See how we're looking. If you didn't see my other video on how to have this set up with the adjustable collie hitch, check out my last video, the one before this one, and you'll see how I made that and all that. It's pretty basic, but it works so good. I'm rocking the Halloween plates again. Logan's still sleeping.
Oh, okay. We need to hold the plates, babe.
Okay.
No, up.
Hope that's your portion. Cheers, guys. Not so good with the chorizo.
And tiny balls. What one?
I've got my own balls, thanks. Shall we go wake up Logan?
Oh, there's Logan.
What's the chorizo?
Oh, that's really spicy sausage.
You got your hand under the plate? Oh yeah, get some more cheese on there.
Extra cheese for Logan.
So Logan woke up again. Back to family camping. I'm gonna go get a beer.
How are you feeling?
Mum, why is that so tiny?
Because it's so hot, it's really hot. It burns really hot, this wood.
So why
Can
is
you
it
feel
so
it?
tiny?
Can you feel it on your face?
Nowhere.
Another wee portion.
Nice one for to drink.
Yeah.
Cheese!
Bee.
So this is our random setup. I haven't tried this before. That seems to be working pretty good. The only thing the tarp's there for is just to keep the rain off. If we get any rain, I doubt we're going to get any. I was mentioning before, see that adjustable collie hitch? So I got the tarp tied up with. Same knot again. Wow, there's a cow over there really not having a great day. No hot sweaty fart tent. Needs to work on his floss.
I don't even like the
Give me the
floss.
camera, I'll make you do it.
Woohoo! 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 Woohoo!
Can I tell Bob?
I'm using beech wood for this because it's non-toxic.
What does non-toxic mean?
Well, if you use ash or yew or trees that are poisonous or the sap is poisonous, then it's not so good for toasting marshmallows. So if you use wood like beech or sycamore, things like that, then those woods are non-toxic, so they're great for making cutlery.
When I went, you had to always taught it to
Can
me.
you pass me away from
Oh, but I want his tank.
You always want to clean the bark off because the bark is where any bacteria or anything like that live. Yeah. There you go. And remember, you don't poke the marshmallow through so far that it sticks.
this?
The wood sticks through the other side. Here you go. Nah, you want to toast a white one.
Wow.
You want to toast a pink one. Okay. Want it?
Okay. This is going to be a piece of cake for me. Let him
Here you go, guys. This one's for you.
sweat.
You ready?
Ouch. Is that my one? Yeah. Okay. Time to crack his skull.
That was awesome. We got Logan to be quiet for that. Were you being super quiet?
It can be done.
It is possible.
Yeah!
For about 10 seconds.
Belly feet.
It's not much of a fire reflector, but I don't know if fire reflectors really actually reflect any heat.
It doesn't.
Well,
The heat is
I've seen videos where people get, thermometers and stuff like that, and I've seen somebody, they built a really big fire reflector and they had a thermometer in front of the fire and they had a thermometer to the side of the fire, and it was the exact same distance away from the fire, and they actually measured that beside the fire reflector was hotter than in front of the fire reflector. I don't know how true it is, but to be honest,
I don't think fire reflectors
we are
work.
not cold. Well guys, it's been a great night. 20 to 12. I think we're gonna head off to bed now, so see you in the morning. Yeah, it's like a bloody airplane's landing.
So bright, man, I can't look at it.
I got my camera light and I got my head torch shining at us. It was brutal.
Blinded by the light.
Yeah. I always thought he said wrapped up like a douche.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Is that really what the words?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I just made those words up. I was like, no, there's no way that's the actual words.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's crazy.
Douchebag.
Douchebag.
I think this is you can drink it with beers.
Oh, no you can't. No, it's got pear taste in the middle, I think.
But we're gonna end up finishing this.
It is like ginger beer and apple.
Want me to grab an orange out the bag? Do you want an orange?
I still want to brush my teeth. My mouth feels like a toilet. You're gonna go get your bushcraft knife? Why not?
We have a saw, and I want to know what you're doing.
I'm making a spatula.
That's what I want to do. But instead, I want to make a spoon.
Spoon? Oh, that's quite complicated. Ooh. And we got woodworm. Yeah, this thing's riddled with woodworm. More firewood. I'll go get another bit. Well, that looks interesting. Man, this is going to be hard to carve. There's a chunk of oak. It's all full of knots. But it's pretty. Oops, might actually have to carve this with my axe. I'm gonna get my axe. Not be beaten by wood. That makes a difference.
That makes food.
Needs a bit of sandpaper. Right, for the benefit of you guys, obviously, if you've got a cup, that's great. If you don't, my backup is always my jam jar. It's just a little jar that I keep my music system in. If you're really in a pinch though, you can What you do is you just cut off the top, you fold it over so it doesn't cut your lips, and you got yourself a cup. Random little bits.
Oh. Daddy, you kill cow, buddy.
Yep.
Whoopie-doo. Whoopie-doo? What's whoopie-doo?
Breakfast of champions.
But, cool. Can you show us it?
No.
Oh. Can you only do it at the park?
Goodness, this fruit.
Daddy's having a flipping awesome day.
Flippin' awesome. Hey, why is there no chocolate on it now?
There's never any chocolate on them.
But why are there no raisins on it?
Yeah, the raisins are still there.
I can't see the raisins or chocolate. It all looks like chocolate chips.
It looks like a hot cross bun, doesn't it?
And then I'm
It's like
just
chocolate chips.
going to burn my fingers for the bangers.
I
Oops.
don't what's it
Crispy sausage.
Are you okay, Dad?
It's okay. It's got tough.
Yeah, they're used to getting burned.
I don't think they are so much used to.
How good is that?
They're all black.
Well, crispy.
Must be black.
So do you want fruit pudding?
Yep.
Does that not have a ring around it too?
No, I took it off.
Oh.
Alright, so that's us finished cooking, and we're probably going to be packing up pretty soon. So see, to burn off all the extra logs and all the outsiders, just swept everything into the middle, and then I put little sticks on, build up the fire so that it's quite big, but it's all with little sticks, and that all burn down real fast, and then you end up with just ash. Much easier for the cleanup. Means you're not throwing big half-burnt logs all over the woods.
And then you have to get grass to cover it up, of course.
Yep. Right folks, that's us all packed up now. We've got it all looking back to natural, you know, leave no trace. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks.
Can I go pew 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 now?
Yeah, you can go pew pew pew!